Greetings and salutations. I'm Madison, and today I'm going to be taking you on a trip to Christmas past by sharing with you and flipping through this copy of the American Home magazine published in December of 1939. Before we get into the magazine, we do have a sponsor for today's video, and that sponsor is Dossier. Dossier specializes in recreating designer fragrances to provide people with scents that are both high quality and affordable. I have worked with Dossier many times, and many times I have been impressed with their beautiful scents and their long-lasting staying power. This month I was testing out two of their fragrances, the first being Musky Green Tea, inspired by Creed's Silver Mountain Water. This scent is quite unique, musky yet light, and a hint of spiciness in the middle. I will probably be wearing this mostly in the summer and autumn months. The second scent I tried out was Woody Sandalwood, which was inspired by Le Labo's Santal 33. This one I did not care for as much as it was a little too heavy and sweet for my taste. If you would like to try out Dossier for yourself, you can find a link to their website as well as a discount code in the description box below. Now let's take a trip back to December of 1939. The American Home magazine was a monthly subscription that published magazines from 1928 to 1977. They covered a wide range of subjects, including landscape design, interior decorating tips, gardening, architecture, and so much more. These magazines are one of my favorite types of magazines to collect because there is so much everyday history stored in these pages. From car designs to materials to news about what was going on at that time. Magazines like this can act as a window into the past to see what people were interested in and what was going on during the early half of the 20th century. In addition to some beautiful car ads, we have some advertisements for crystal and some houseware appliances. It always amazes me that people would have such elegant looking dishware and elegant looking things like toasters and blenders in their homes. A stark contrast to the mostly plastic appliances we see today. This next ad stuck out to me as interesting because the ad said Quaker dinner cloths. After doing some research, I found out that this company has nothing to do with the Quaker cereal company. The Quaker Lace Company started in 1889 and became extremely popular because of the durability and affordability of their lace curtains, lace for women's clothing, and their most popular item, lace tablecloths. Of course, like with every magazine, there were good ideas and some that were a bit more odd, like this very interesting interpretation of a Christmas tree. Another thing that I enjoy about these magazines is seeing the artwork and how much advertising and illustrations have changed over the years. One of my favorite inspirations from this magazine is this winter snow scene set inside a fireplace. I just adore the idea, and I have never seen anyone do this before. The next few pages focus on food, specifically how to dress a table for Christmas, with some more traditional ways and some more unique ways. One includes creating a whole entire village out of bread, and some are a little bit more practical, just incorporating pops of red with ribbon trees or a little sleigh filled with gold painted ornaments, or using greenery to incorporate a festive feel to the table. And now we have one of my favorite pages in the entire magazine. No, your eyes do not deceive you. That is indeed an eggplant riding on a pumpkin cart drawn by 3 turkeys. While this is a hilarious idea, I don't think that this is a very elegant idea or one that you would want to feature on your Christmas dinner table. Not only does this magazine include a plethora of recipes, it also has quite a few complete Christmas dinner menus. While some of these recipes sound hair-raisingly strange, there are a few that I think would be quite delicious and compatible for our modern-day palate. Who knows, someday I may actually get around to trying some of these recipes myself. The next few pages offer up affordable gift ideas. You must remember that we are just coming out of the Great Depression, and not only did people need to be creative with their gifts, they needed affordable options. So things like pressed flowers and other handmade gifts became a popular option for Christmas. Another handmade gift idea that they include in this magazine are several dollhouse blueprints. I wonder if these blueprints actually work, and even more so, I wonder if somebody back in the day actually did make a dollhouse from these blueprints. Here we see a list of gadgets, and I have actually been inspired through looking at these pages. Things like a mixer cover or a bottle opener. These things are practical and small. However, if you are on a budget and need a practical gift, these are wonderful ideas to source from. Another page that excites me is the furniture section. This is a wonderful insight into furniture styles and can give us an exact account of what furniture styles were popular in that decade. And of course, would it be vintage content without gelatin appearing somewhere? This plum pudding recipe was supposed to be for people on a diet. I'm not sure if the low-calorie part was supposed to help lose weight, or the fact that this was basically a giant gelatinous laxative. Another thing that interested me was this Pyrex ad. I had no idea that Pyrex was so old. I was under the impression that it was something from the late 40s, early 50s. However, here it is in 1939. One thing I have found consistent in vintage advertising is the use of a comic strip ad. I figure this was sort of the grandfather of what television ads would become, placing everyday people in a scenario where they have a problem or a need, and then using that product to solve the problem. And here is one of the first items you can add to your toxic vintage household item bingo card: Eagle white lead paint. Here we have more product placement for crystal and other household items, but also several ads for vacation spots, which was something I was not expecting to see. And a little word to the wise: no, do not do this. Unless your wife specifically asks for a vacuum, do not give her a vacuum for Christmas. Just take my word for it, don't do it. Going through this magazine, I could not help but admire all of these ads, not only for the products that they were advertising, but the advertising style itself. Some of them incorporating elegant and beautiful fonts, some incorporating humor, and some using illustrations or fonts to grab the attention of the reader in a unique way.
Going through this
And if you thought that scammers and get-rich-quick schemes were a thing of the modern age, just take a look at this hilarious ad. The last advertisement is a cigarette ad, so I do feel compelled to encourage all of you to not smoke, no matter how cool it is, no matter how authentic it is. Please do not smoke cigarettes. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. I would love to know if something stuck out specifically to you, and if so, what it was, if it was something that was funny or something that was nostalgic and cozy. I would love to know what your favorite part of this magazine was. Also, if you would like to support me and my work, you can give a donation through my Ko-fi page, which is linked in the description box below. Thank you so much for watching.